Hey, what's up guys, I'm Praetorian and welcome back to Imperator Rome as we are playing as the Roman Republic. So before we get started, I wanted to let you guys know that there will not be an episode on Saturday. I tried to record 2 videos today so we didn't have any lapse in videos, but unfortunately the weather did not cooperate. We just had like an hour-long hailstorm here, so I didn't want to record while that was banging on the windows. We do have some crazy hailstorms here in Colorado, and we still have rain right now, so you might hear that on the window, especially if it picks up throughout the video, but it does seem like the hail's, at least for now, is done. So I wasn't able to record 2 videos, so therefore we're not going to have one on Saturday. So let's go ahead and jump into today's episode, where we're going to be continuing this war against Egypt here in Greece, and then of course we're going to be invading their territory here in Libya. Before we do that though, I did want to show you guys that I did change up all of our, which the best way to do this was through here. I did change up all of our province to automatic trade, and yeah, you can just do it through here and click this button, so that's the quickest way to do that. So I did change all of that up, so we'll no longer be managing the trade in any province except for the capital, which I probably did change them to automatic trade, so we're going to want to fix that. Make sure that we have control of capital trade. Because yeah, I just went down the list and clicked it for everybody. And then the other thing I wanted to do here is looking at the cultures. I wanted to see if there was any decisions we wanted to take here. So with Macedonia, what we could do is create an honor guard here. If you recall, we did that for the Punic culture back when they were integrated. This gives a few bonuses. Of course, you get the loyalty bonus. You also get the honor guard culture bonus, which is going to increase their happiness by 3% and increase their freeman output by plus 6%. So it's mostly going to result in more manpower. And then we get a Macedonian warrior to join our court. I think that's the new character that appears in Rome. So I think we're going to go ahead and do this. Who else is better to serve as our honor guard but the Macedonians? They're a fantastic warrior culture here. So we'll go ahead and do that. We'll take a look at this character and if he would be good for a leader of one of our legions, that he would be. He's got 12 martial, that makes him better than almost all of our current commanders. So we'll be making him a legion commander. Let's go and take a look, see if there's anything else we might want to do. Just sorting this by culture, you can see we do have the right of intermarriage to try and help get these guys assimilated, these 3 cultures here. We don't have one for any of these culture. Oh, we have one for this one, but not for this culture, which I think they're in Gaul. We can just take a peek real quick. Yeah, they're in Gaul, as well as the slaves that we've taken and brought to Rome. So yeah, they're here in Gaul, and I think they would be a great choice to go ahead and do the right of intermarriage here as well. That's going to, of course, reduce our overall stability and our happiness. So we don't want to do that too many times. We won't be doing that with anybody else for now. I think this is pretty good. Alright, so that's all we're going to be doing here with that, with the culture screen. Let's go ahead and start, well, you know what? Actually, we have one more thing to do. We just got that new commander, so we're going to get him appointed. And I think he should come here. I think this would be the best fit for him. So, although these commanders, I think they're all over here, aren't they? So perhaps we don't want to have him here, because he doesn't really help us in this overall conflict, and fighting the Spanish is going to be easy. So I think instead we'll bring him over to one of these legions. So which legion do we have here? That's not a legion, obviously. The Macedonian Legion. I want to say we don't really have great commanders here. This is the Magna Grecian Legion. Okay, I see. All right, well, you know what? Let's go ahead and put them in the Macedonian one. Why not? They only have one commander right now. As we increase their size, they're going to need another commander anyways. And so what we'll do, and that was just enough, wow, to make it so we needed more positions. Although I think we already needed new positions and it just wasn't registering that just yet. Maybe that just updated it. I'm not entirely sure. So with the Magna Grecian Legion, let's go and replace this for a better commander. I didn't look at his traits to see if those would have any effect on him as a commander, which he does have the plus 5% morale of armies. Okay. And this doesn't really affect him at all, other than increasing his martial. So we're doing the siege here with him. Obviously, that's probably not the best use of him right now, but that's what he's doing, and we're going to keep him doing that. These guys will have to be leading the charge here, which this legate is frankly just as good as him. They have the same marshal, so he'll be chasing them down. Remember, they can't get through here, so they have to fight us. They either have to attack us here, in which case that would be the best option for them, because they would get the hill bonus, so I assume that's what they're going to do. This battle will likely happen here. Or they can just sit here in one of these provinces, in which case we would get the defensive bonus. Well, if it was a fort, then we would get the defensive bonus, so that'd be kind of silly to do. So I do expect they'll attack those guys right there. Another thing that was brought up in the comments is the fact that there are some islands here that we do need to take. Of course, we have the infamous Salamis, so that is one we'll have to take by, we could just walk across here, as you can see, but this one here we'll have to do a naval invasion of. Because, use our fleets, because they do not have a connection. So we'll have to take that one as well. Because I do want to get the Egyptians completely out of Greece, so we'll need to take over all of that. And then the final thing we need to do here is get the families happy again, because we're clearly having issues because we need the 6 positions. So we could see if there's anybody good for the legions, and just throw a 3rd character in them, or like right here where you don't have a 2nd character. But this is not an unhappy family. We could just take anybody. I guess we'll put this guy here. We still need another position. I think we're going to do with a governor for that one. So we'll just kind of find, I guess we'll find like a cruddy governor or something like that. Somebody who, we've done this before, but we're looking for somebody who's not a major character and also hasn't been put in place because of them having a similar culture or whatever to the province they're in. So like this guy here, we've had issues with him. He's kind of cruddy. Also, he might end up becoming a consul, because I know we had an event where he got some bonuses. And yeah, he's not very good. This seems like the character that would end up becoming a consul, although he is a minor character, so they're very unlikely. So yeah, I think we'll replace him. I think he's the best one to replace, because yeah, he's just not very good. Though I have lost him. Where the hell is he? He's in Greece. Here we go. So yeah, let's go and replace him. I think that's the best one. Though I don't know if there's going to be anybody from that family that's going to be better here. I'm just going to be unfortunate that we have to put a cruddy character in charge, because yeah, it looks like that's exactly what's going to happen here. Oh yeah, he's terrible. At least he's got the good marshal. So for a governor, that's not too bad. So his traits, he's self-controlled and cruel. So the cruel gives a bonus, while the self-control has a penalty. Okay, well, whatever. I guess there's nobody else, man. Now we don't have to keep this guy, because we don't have to keep this family happy or whatever. But you notice we haven't had any civil wars in this playthrough, and a big part of that is keeping the families happy. That's a good way to avoid civil wars. This is not the only way, of course. You can micromanage your characters a little bit more and also avoid civil wars. So they're going here. Interesting. It's a hill province. They're keeping them together with the expectation that we're going to attack them. If they take those provinces, then it's pretty irrelevant, so I don't really care. Yeah, I think we'll let them take it rather than attack them when we only have one army to fight them. We would have more numbers, but would we have the better commander? Let me just take a peek here. We would have the better commander, so with that we'd probably get the win. Yeah, I think we'd probably get the win here, even if we did attack them in the hills, because of our better commander. Alright, well in that case I suppose we will attack them. I wasn't going to, but I didn't realize just how cruddy their characters were. Their generals. Their generals are garbage. Yeah, absolute garbage, guys. So this will be a nice, easy battle for us. Yeah, a very, very easy battle here. But we didn't really kill very many of them either. Although, I have a feeling that this is a different battle. Yeah, this is a different battle right here. Okay, so, yeah, we should have known that, because this is the character we just put as Governor of Greece. So his higher marshal is actually helping us immediately. These guys are going to have to retreat. Do we want to chase them down? Like split this army up and chase them down? We could. But I don't think we will. We'll just have these guys stay here, guys. Yeah, I think that's for the best. Where is our fleet? They're transporting these guys. That's right. Alright, so we're taking that. So now we need to bring the fleet back on over to here. So this is going to require a siege. So could bring the fleet over here to speed up these sieges, and I think that's what we're going to do. Let's actually use them over here first to speed up this siege. Let's try and get this done a little bit quicker. Alright, so we haven't seen the results of this battle just yet. Yeah, we killed a lot of them. Almost 6,000. We lost 894. That's ridiculous. That's having that better general, though. So now we'll go ahead and chase them down. I don't know where they're going to go. Where would they go? Yeah, I don't know. We'll just have to follow them because they could go anywhere. I would assume they'd come like through here and retreat this way. I guess we'll see, though. Yeah, we'll just follow them along. And so we got a little event here for some stability. We'll take that. The stability is continuing to tick down. Can we boost it? We can. So let's go ahead and do that. Just try to make sure the stability doesn't decline too rapidly. Alright, so at this point, we're just waiting on sieges. You know what? This one's here's probably done. Yeah, it looks like it just finished up, in fact. Alright, so that's going to give us control of just these provinces here. We're going to have to go all the way up to this fortification in order to take this next state. I want to get control of all of this territory here. There's actually a Libya here. They are not anybody's subject. Alright, so they must have, I don't know, they rebelled. You know what probably happened is they were forced to free them in a peace treaty. Yeah, I think that's probably what happened. This is probably what happened to all these guys here. So you know what, going up to here would be a good point rather than going across here. And we could go into that territory. I don't know if we would be able to, and that would also give us a border with the Seleucids, which might cause problems in the future. We might want to finish up Egypt first. So you know what, I think we'll probably just take over the rest of this territory here, guys. How many forts will we have to siege to do that? Just one. Alright, so yeah, just one fort. So we'll go ahead and work on that. And I don't know if we'll bring the fleet to help them, because I think that these battles here are a little bit more important. Alright, so yeah, we're just going to chase these guys down, see if we can't catch them and get them completely destroyed. And that's where their army went. Okay, that's interesting. We did finish up the siege here. Awesome. So now we're going to want to invade into their allies' territory. So we got a fort here. We also have an easy unfortified capital province there, but you do have to take the fort to get control of all this. And then we have a fort and a fortified capital province there. All right, so let's go ahead and take this first. Let's find out where this army goes and if they're able to catch them or not. I don't think so, because I think the fort's going to block us here. Yeah, looks like that's going to be the case, and there's a rebellion. Damn it, why does this always happen whenever we're at war with anybody? Yeah, that's unfortunate, because that means we can't take all this until the rebellion's over with. And did that just take the fort that we just spent all that time? This game, man. There are just some, like, really broken mechanics. And I don't know if this is going to allow us to be unexiled. I think you gotta go back to your own territories. You know, we have to go this way. I'll tell you what, man, the civil wars are just really frustrating in this game, because I had similar issues in one of my other campaigns where it was just like, it felt like it was just constant civil wars, particularly in this part of the world here. And it always happens when you're at war with somebody. And so it's just like a constant issue. And we luckily haven't seen it that much in this one. We saw that one in Sicily. Of course, we had the one also recently here in Spain. But we haven't seen it that much. But I have experienced a lot more in some of my other campaigns. It just doesn't work the way it's supposed to. Oh, looks like we engaged some troops over here. That could have been like a big old army that we engaged. It wasn't. Luckily, it was just 2,000 men, but there are 11,000 here that came to assist. Okay, so this was one thing I was kind of worried about bringing these guys over here by themselves, is that they might end up getting outnumbered. As of right now, they're not. But it's so easy for them to bring troops through here. So a lot more easier than it is to bring them across the Mediterranean. So I assume that this is where more of the army is going to be. So these guys could definitely be under threat, and they don't really have the best commander either. Yeah, what we might want to do... Oh, yeah, we should have put somebody in place here that's a little bit better. We don't have to have the family members in charge. So what we might want to go ahead and do is, like, if we have anybody, because I don't know that we do. I mean, you can get a little bit better, but not much. But you could just directly replace this guy, because he's just not as good as his fellow family member here. He's old, so it's not going to last for long, but I mean, it helps us out. Because remember, it's every 2 martial gives you a point in the battle. And so at 7, you're not getting anything, you know, compared to 6. So basically, a 7 martial character is the same as a 6 martial character. So with the 8, you're getting a full extra point. That's like fighting in the hills, essentially. So very helpful. We're going to have to keep our eye on that. Let me just make sure there's nothing else up here. Oh, yes, that's right. We finished this siege up. So these guys are not for anything but sieges. So let's go ahead. This will all be flipped over to us. Oh, okay. All Alright, so that is this region here, so we don't even have to attack here. That's not a problem. That's nice. I was a little bit worried about having to do the invasion. It's just kind of a pain to have to go through the ships and do this just to quickly take a province, but we don't have to worry about that. Alright, excellent. So that worked out nicely. So what we're going to do is, instead of having these guys do this siege here, which I did not want them to do, which they don't seem to be doing a siege. Hold up. We're still at war. That's quite strange. But let's go and get these guys destroyed. Alright, so we're just having like a lot of issues right now. These guys could attack us, but they know they're outnumbered and outmatched, so they will not attack us, and we'll just be doing the siege. And the funny thing is here is that we are not taking any attrition right now, while they are. So they're just sitting there eating attrition, sitting in the desert. So that's super stupid. Alright, so that's AI for you. So with these guys, man, I'm not sure what to do because of the Civil War. I was going to go and take all their territory over, but now I don't want to. I kind of just want to sit back and let them solve the Civil War situation. Oh, looks like we actually have an invasion up over here. Okay, well, that gives us something to do then. We're going to stop, not going to hire the mercenaries. We're going to stop these guys from drilling, and we'll go ahead and attack them here. They only have 12,000 that they just dropped off. Okay, so it just happened, so we didn't really miss anything. But that's because our fleet was not over there. We're trying to help with that siege here. Let's go here. Although I think the ships were already pushed out. I should have done that already. Let's see if we can't engage their fleet so we can stop this kind of madness here. Alright, so we'll be attacking them real quick. Let's see what we want to do here real quick, because that's not really all that important. This does begin an event chain. We say let's work towards a compromise. Is this with the co-consul? Yes, it is. So yeah, we'll do this one. If we've seen that event. So let's see if we can't get them engaged. I don't know if we'll be able to. They're probably going to try and avoid us. Yeah, so they're going over this way. I'll see if I can catch them there. I don't think so. I think we got too many provinces to go through here. So a lot of stuff that we have to watch right now. So let's turn this speed down. And I don't know why the siege isn't working here. Now I'm trying to read this here to see. Oh, it says it's occupied. Okay. All right, so it wasn't taken from us. I just can't tell that it's occupied. Because it doesn't have the little lines on it. That explains everything. So it's already occupied by us. But yeah, very strange how it doesn't have the lines, or it kind of does. You just can't see it. I wonder if you went to nope, that doesn't make it any better either. That makes it worse, actually. All right, so we do control that. All right, well, that's good to know. I thought it was just broken. But yeah, I don't really want to invade their territory here. So we're just kind of stuck no matter what. Let's make sure we're not taking attrition. Yeah, we can fit 30,000 there. We might want to move these guys over to here for now. And I suppose we're just waiting until this Civil War ends. Because I don't really want to do anything until then. But we got a lot of stuff we can work on until then. And we also have our martial advances done. Excellent. Let's see what we can get here. Which we're going to get another tradition soon too, with this nice bonus that we're getting from the war exhaustion. So let's go ahead and get a martial advance. And I think we were needing to, no, we already decided what we're doing. That's right. We were working on this route here. So let's go ahead and mark that in our planning mode. Well, we don't need to mark that one because we're about to get it. Just so that we know that these are the ones that we want to go after. So we're going to get this one. That's going to decrease fort maintenance, so that should help out with money quite a bit. Let me just, I was like looking at the money situation, because this is not accurate. So right now we're at 40.06. I just like seeing how much it affects it by, because I'm curious like that. So let's get the standardized provisioning, and then we'll see exactly how much that impacted it. All right, we got about like 3 more gold per month. That's not bad. That'd be helpful. That's nice, 10% bonus. Alright, so we finished up that battle, wiped out those 1,800 troops. So we'll take the last, I think this is the last Egyptian province here. Though, you know what, we might not need to take this because I think it's in the same state here. Yeah, it's in the same state. We'll take it anyway. It doesn't matter. There's nothing for those units to do right now, unless we send them into here, which I don't think we'll need them. Let's go and continue chasing these guys down. That's the problem with not having any forts, is you can't stop 12,000 men for just stomping all over your territory. Where are those ships at? They're right here. I don't think we're going to catch them. I'm going to try, though. And we also want to go take a look at the situation in North Africa. So yeah, we're going to do this one here. Lose some approval with the populares, but they already hate us anyways. And we're going to get loyalty from our co-consul. And some freeman pops are going to appear, and we'll get some more political influence, which is always helpful. It's one of the few things that we're really, really short on. All right, so we need to try and catch them here, because I think that's where they're going. Yeah. And we might actually be able to catch them. Now, their commander is better than ours. Is there nobody here? I mean, we could... Yeah, I suppose we can get a level 8 guy, although that would piss this family off, but I think it's probably worth it. We probably don't want to put this guy here because he'd be better as a commander. Well, with this one, this is actually... Look at this. This guy's fantastic. He actually has one of the very few traits that give bonuses for ships. There's not a lot of traits that give bonuses for ships. So he's the perfect fit. That does mean that we'll have to find somewhere for that other family to go, but that's not really a concern, guys. We'll deal with it later. I'm not worried about it, guys. We'll find a governorship or something like that for that family. But I am worried about this battle here to see how we're going to do. So no tactics effects at all. As far as the number of ships, you know, we outnumber them considerably. We also have the larger ships against them. Okay, so yeah, we'll just have to see how this ends up going, guys. I'm not entirely sure, but there is no martial bonus at all, so we don't have to worry about that. We should be able to win that. I don't know why we wouldn't be able to win that. We're not facing that amazing commander of the Macedonians. So that army took off. I don't know where they went, but they're no longer here. Okay, so we don't have to worry about that anymore. Now, I am curious where the army down here is at, and also we should continue chasing this guy down. Keep our eye on this situation here. We're following along the roads here while they go off the road, so that might give us the opportunity to catch up to them. Yes, sir. That's exactly what it did. They left the roads, and so now we're going to catch them. Or at least the game says we're going to catch them. And this will be a nice, easy victory for us, as you can see here, guys. We have the better commander, the stronger army, higher morale, and better quality. Everything you need. So the battle is done, and we lost 6 ships. They lost 13. I imagine we probably gained numbers here. No, we didn't. We lost 1 ship total. That was our overall net loss. Okay, so we won the battle. That's what's important. We destroyed some of their ships. But we did not take out their fleet, which is what I wanted to do there. See how we want to do this. Do we want to let them repair? Let me see how damaged these are. We could easily destroy those 14 ships if we can engage them, so I'm going to try to. Where are they going? See if we can't catch them here. They're going over here, and they are locked, so we should be able to destroy those 14 ships. I just don't want anybody dropping troops off all over our territory anymore. So yeah, we'll battle those guys there, although it looks like they're going to get away. Yeah, it looks like they did get away, unfortunately. We did finish up this battle here. We killed quite a few of them. Now they're on the retreat. Which way are they going? They're going up here for now. We'll see which way they go. Looks like they're going to go that way. So we got to try and catch them, so we can try and get them wiped out. So we don't have to worry about them any longer. So far the war is going very, very well for us. And I did not see if I could catch those guys there. Okay, so they're going this way. Yeah, I don't think we're going to catch these. We should probably just go back in and repair. But if we could, we're not going to catch them, obviously. The 72 ships, they're going to a port where they'll sit and gain their morale. Did we catch them already? Yeah, we did. All right, so we destroyed all those troops. 12,000 men dead. Just like that. All right, so these troops here were actually helpful, which I'm going to be honest, guys, I wasn't expecting them to be helpful over here. I thought there might be an invasion, so that's why I wanted to have troops over here. I thought it was a real possibility, especially like on the coast here. And if there was any invasions throughout here, then they might also be the best ones to send. So that's one reason why I wanted to keep troops there, but I didn't think there, for sure would be, especially not one that strong, a 12,000 man invasion. That was a little bit surprising. And I think it just said we finished up a siege. Oh, these guys went down here, but now they quit it. Not entirely sure why. All right, let's go and send our fleet back to a port and let them repair, guys. Clearly, this is not going to work out for us. So let's send them. Oh, that's a fort. Send them over here, I suppose, or to Athens. We have to enjoy the sights and sounds and luxuries of Athens. We got that battle going there. Remember, we're not helping out here. I'm gonna let them do that. And we have this fort that we're trying to take here as well. Sparta, we can tell them no or whatever they want. And we will trade with these guys. Those precious metals, that'll be helpful. It's a good chunk of money right there. We will have a good amount of money for the Great Wonder, which I assume we'll build next episode. Yeah, we'll do that next episode pretty much as soon as this conflict is over, which I'd like to get this finished up first before we do anything else. So yeah, we almost have that done there. And we also almost have that siege. They're actually in the same situation here. And this civil war is almost over, which will allow us to then advance into their territory, which we're automatically getting all this here because of the fort right there. All right, so that's working out nicely for us. Let's go ahead and have, remember we want them, well, it doesn't matter. Let's let them attack us in the hills because it's a fort. So if they do attack us there, then we'll get the hill bonus. So it doesn't really matter. So that's a capital one, so we'll need to manage that ourselves. We finish up this siege here. Excellent. So with that, let's go in after this fort here, and I think we might go ahead and try and get those 14 ships destroyed by moving our own fleet out, because I assume that the fleet's going to attempt to leave here. They haven't really fully repaired, but that's okay. We're going out anyway. It's only 14 ships, but of course the problem is if the Egyptians send their fleet over here when they've sat and repaired, then that could cause problems. All right, so we have these guys going over to this territory here. We don't really want to fight them there. It's in the plains, so it'd be better to get them to fight us in the hills. We do need to solve the issue here. Okay, we have an option here. They just won't trade for it, unfortunately. And then we could have got that incense bonus, which would be way better than the fur bonus. Well, the experience decay, I suppose, is useful as well. But yeah, let's go ahead and trade with somebody else. We will trade with... I'll trade with them, so that we don't lose that decay modifier. And is the army over here? It is. All right, so we want to get these guys drilling again. And I believe these two are drilling too. Yeah, they're currently drilling. We'll keep them over there, the 1st Legion. They deserve a break. The 11,000 see that we're about to win this siege and they feel like it's worth attacking us even though they will lose. It just shows their desperation at this point, I feel. These guys don't need to be just sitting here. They probably can't possibly have enough supply there, you'd think. Yeah, they actually do. They've got a lot of supply there. All right, well, let's go and move these guys out of here. And yeah, we'll just come up over here. Now, I'm wondering how much territory we'll be able to get, because I'm not, like, putting my troops on to ships and then attacking anywhere else just yet, because I'm curious. I don't know how much territory we'll be able to get. Let's see what islands they have that we might want to launch an invasion of. I do want to focus on getting the rest of the Peloponnesian Peninsula conquered. Just see what else they have around here. Yeah, they don't have anything in Anatolia. They used to. They must have lost it already. So yeah, with just this territory here, these islands here, yeah, I was thinking for some reason they were in Crete, but they are not in Crete. So yeah, they would just be the invasion over here. So what we're going to want to do is maybe just take a peek at like what we can even get if we were to want to take all this over. And I don't know if it will show you the points. Yeah, we might have to look in here to be able to see it. All right, but that's kind of a pain in the butt. We'll wait till we have a bit more before we try and do that then. So they are trying to take off. I don't want them to leave. So I guess we'll go ahead and battle them there. I wasn't planning on doing it that way, but yeah. And we won't even bring these guys. This is unnecessary. All right, so I'm pretty sure we've seen this Oracle event before already. There's not really too many events that we haven't seen. All right, so I really don't want to spend all that money, man. I also don't want to lose the political influence, but yeah, I feel like could do this one as well. Omen Powers. I guess Omen Power is helping us get money, but not that much. Yeah, you know what? Let's just do this one, guys. I'm not too worried about the little 10% there, and popularity isn't a problem either. All right, so we're doing the siege there. The ships are coming over here, but I don't know if they're going to get there in time because these guys are taking off. I probably should have waited. Yeah, because now we're not going to get there in time. Where are they going to go, though? I'm not entirely sure where they'll go. So this battle is done. Obviously, you know, we didn't have as much of an advantage here as we did before. They also have elephants. But still, very good kill-death ratio despite. So now they're on their retreat. We'll be able to continue our siege. We're also doing this battle here, which is just about done. And we finished that siege. Excellent. So that will flip over all this to us. So now it's just a task of going through here and grabbing up all these capital locations, which would be that one and this one. And then we'll kind of be able to take a peek, if we're done enough over here, which we should be, kind of take a peek at what we want to do from there based on the war score and what we can get. So we finished up that battle. It was A 2.0 kill death ratio, not bad at all. We'll definitely take that, almost 2.0. Very good. And so now they're on the retreat. Those 5,000 men decided, nope, we're not doing this. And what's left to be taken? I guess that's the question. Just that one province. And then all of it will flip over to us. So what we could do, I don't know where they're going, but they're clearly going to get away. Chasing ships is never worth it. I think what we'll end up doing is having our troops come down here and just pushing those 4 ships out so we can destroy those, just because I want to. I just want us to destroy some ships. I'm feeling violent, man. I just want to destroy something. So we're going to destroy these ships here. And we will engaging those 71 dudes there, I guess. Yeah, we'll attack them. And I don't know what those 5,000 are going to do because they're stuck. They can't go this way. I guess they could go around this way, so what we might want to do is put them on the hill there. So we can kind of react to whatever these armies here do, because they'll be trapped. Wiped out those 71 dudes, obviously. And we got some trade offers. Yeah, we'll trade with our subjects here. And get some of that Roman wine as a reward. Because they've been loyal so far, and they're a larger tribe, so they don't have to be loyal. So yeah, we're going to attack here, and just take this province to push the ships out, and get them destroyed real quick. And they're at war with Sparta? What's going on here? Oh, okay. Sparta must be involved. Oh, they attacked the revolt. Alright, well that's always kind of silly to do. But if they get it, maybe they'll expand their power. Sparta's pretty weak over here. We always want to kind of take a peek also, make sure they aren't dropping troops off anywhere. Alright, got a little bonus there. And we have taken that province. Let's go ahead and get these 7,000 engaged. And then we'll come over here and take the last of the capital provinces in Libya. So yeah, the 5,000 is doing what I thought they were going to do. But they can't get through here, but they could go after this siege, which is what I would expect them to do there. And with that, this will force the 4 ships out so I can wreck them. I feel like a jerk. I just want to destroy their ships. Or maybe even capture them. Which we actually did capture one of those ships, one of the 4 ships that we engaged. He was one of the smart ones. He decided to give up early. Let's go ahead and repair these ships though, guys. I don't see anything else we can do with them right now. These troops here, we'll probably fight them there, I guess. I don't know where else. Yeah, that's where they're going, so we'll go and wipe those out real quick. See what these do? Okay, so they're doing... No, they're coming over here. I was going to say they're doing what I thought they were going to do, which is go here, but that's not the case. They're going to go over to that mountain province. Do what you want, man. Do what you want. So we did not destroy these guys here, so they're on the retreat again. But we know where they're going. They're going right there. So let's just follow them, and then we'll destroy them. Well, I don't know if they'll be destroyed, but we'll attack them and beat them again. And then we'll take that capital province, and then we'll be done in North Africa, unless we got to chase that army around. All right, so doing a siege there and engaging these 2,000 here. We will get a small penalty from crossing the strait. They can go through here and break out. That's a problem. And I don't really want to engage. Okay, so maybe if we were in the hills. No, we're already stopping. Oh, okay, this is what we'll do. Have these guys come over here, and then these guys can come over this way. I don't think they're going to get over there soon enough, though. Yeah, they might have some problems with that. I don't know if they would win that battle. Probably not. I mean, they have 2 times the numbers, but it's light infantry, guys. Yeah, I don't see how they win that. Well, this is a really shoddy commander. Yeah, they'll actually have a commander bonus, so if they fight in the hills, they actually would win. I didn't realize he was so shoddy. Look at that, 1 marshal. They're desperate for commanders at this point. I guess we can take that, since we're over there. Might as well. It would get taken for us as soon as we took that, but so unnecessary. Alright, so they're actually coming over this way now. That's fine. I'm actually okay with that. Yeah, we're okay. We'll wait a minute. They might still come over here. So let's keep them there to see what they do. I want to engage them with the 6,000 here. That's the goal. Also, we should probably dip over here to North Africa, see what's going on. Just chasing them over here. Okay. Just want to make sure the situation hadn't changed. Also make sure nobody's done any crazy invasions. Let's kind of see if we have any sieges to be aware of. No. Well, there's one hostile siege. Where is that? That's that one right there. Okay. So that's where we want to fight him. And so he's trying to take off. Yeah, he don't want none of it. He knows what it is. So now he's going to retreat over this way. So let's have him go here. I don't think we'd catch him if we... Yeah, we can fight him there. I was going to fight in the plains. Actually, what happens if we... Oh, now we can get them to attack us. We would probably win this. Most likely. But it's not necessary. It's not necessary to do a battle where we're going to take the higher casualties that we would because they're, equal numbers. We're slightly better with the marshal. We did wipe those guys out. All right, fantastic. And we captured somebody. All right, so we're going to keep moving over there. Keep doing this siege here. And there we go. That's siege done. Let's go ahead and have these guys move up here now. And it's just about wiping out the troops here. But I guess we can go and take a look at the peace treaty and see what we could get. So remember, we want that and all this territory here. And it's going to be very expensive, which is why I was saying we wouldn't be able to get much. And the reason why it's so darn expensive is because of the fact that this is, it's a defensive conflict here. And we don't have any claims on any of this. Alright, so we need the full 99 points just to get this. And then can we even get this? I don't know that we can. Yeah, we can get this one here, which I don't even want. So this was all pointless over here. It's just getting us war score, just so we can take over all Greece. All right, well, this is more important, obviously, than some poor territory here. So we'll take this over. One thing I'd like to note, though, because I was talking about the wealth of territory, that made me think about the fact that I had a couple people note in the comments that with the Imperial War claim that we used against the Macedonians in that previous conflict, that the aggressive expansion that you get per province, so every time you take a province, you get aggressive expansion for it because it flips directly over to your side. When I was doing that war, I was doing it with the assumption that the aggressive expansion gain worked like the aggressive expansion for a normal conflict, where it's based off of the population. So, the number of pops in the province increases the aggressive expansion that you gain. So that way you're not getting, the same amount of aggressive expansion for taking some really poor territory as you are for taking like a big old rich city. So it makes sense. Well, apparently with the Imperial Wars, that is not how it works. It's just like a flat cost for every province, which is really, really stupid and doesn't make any sense. But I didn't know that. If I had known that, well, first of all, I wouldn't have used the Imperial War claim, because I don't think that would have been the best one to use, because you get more aggressive expansion for it overall. And, it's also just kind of a hassle because you got to take every single province. So, yeah, I wouldn't have used that one. If I had known that, I wouldn't have done the Imperial war goal. In fact, I don't even know if we would have went all the way down and got a bunch of techs. I wish I had known that, because remember, we had gotten a bunch of techs to be able to do that, a bunch of advancements. We had to get all these ones that, many of which I didn't really care that much about, and we got them just to get the winning land by the spear. So I wish I had known that, but that also would have affected, and that's the second thing, it also would have affected which territory I was taking, because in that case, it makes the most sense to take the rich territory over if you're going to use that war goal, since it's the same amount of AE, and I wouldn't have taken all this up here if I had known that. The main reason, of course, for taking this was because I wanted to not have two borders with the Macedonians. And I knew we were going to eventually conquer it. But this place has problems, man. Lots of problems with this poor territory, obviously. And then this is another front for us to have barbarians come down on as well. Now, I knew I was going to eventually conquer it. But yeah, with that war goal, we should have focused on Anatolia. We shouldn't have used the war goal, frankly. But yeah, I didn't know that. That makes it a lot less useful. Kind of disappointing. Just one more thing that I find disappointing about the game. So this will all flip over to us, but we still have to get the war goal over to 99 in order to get everything we want. So we're going to let them go there. We'll lock it because we'll get the bonus in the mountains. So there's no reason not to. They changed their mind. Maybe they knew what we were doing, or maybe it's because this army got here. I'm not entirely sure what happened there. We can't go into Sparta's territory. We'll see who wants to trade here. We'll trade with these guys. And done a good job getting the aggressive expansion burned down throughout this war, which is going to be helpful since we're about to gain a lot. Although I didn't see what we got from that peace treaty. Actually, the aggressive expansion is not bad at all. Yeah, that's pretty low. I mean, we're not really getting a whole lot of territory, though, of course, when you think about it. And who is this? Yeah, we don't want to trade with any of these guys here because we're going to be attacking tribes in Spain soon. How are the ships doing on the repair? Still repairing. A lot of damaged ships. So yeah, I just need to get these guys engaged here. And they're kind of being indecisive on where they want to go. So we'll just go in and battle them there, guys, because we have plenty enough troops for doing that task. So then the question is, so they'll be getting this here. Will we have to do an invasion to go across? We do have the war goal here. We defend, we control that, so that's continuing to go up. So that'll help. But yeah, we might have to. We might have to do an attack into their other territory, which sucks because I don't want to do the, do the invasion there if we're not going to get anything for it. And we need a new governor up here as well. Okay, I don't know if the governor just died or something. So what we might want to do is just, because this isn't a very important location, is go ahead and put the unhappy family here, which they actually have a decent guy here. So what we're going to do is we're going to change this up. We're going to take the governor in Greece, who is not great, as you guys see here, although he is a better commander, so I guess he works for the war, but the war's over. So take the governor in Greece and replace him with his family member. Where's he at? Here he is. Replace him with this guy. He's got that just, and he's just higher finesse, and his marshal's not bad either. No corruption, good loyalty. I think is a good choice. And then with the governor position up here, we'll go ahead and place that cruddier character here. This will appease the family. And there's actually two choices here now. He's even better on the marshal. I got Septimus here. And just look at his traits, kind of base it off of that. We already know this guy's traits. He's got one decent one for governor and one bad one. This one seems like the best choice. It almost feels, well, I was gonna say it feels kind of bad wasting this guy here, but yeah, I guess it's not really wasting. He's a cruddy finesse. So yeah, we'll put him here. That'll work out. Let's kind of flip around our governors a little bit. Oh, they got away. I thought it was for sure we were gonna get a battle there. I'm not entirely sure what happened there. All right, so now we're gonna be attacking here with all these guys. Can we get them this time? We will. Okay, but that is in the hills, so we do get the hill penalty there. And white peace is imminent. Okay. So we'll attack there, get that battle, and really we're just waiting to get the 99. We haven't taken over here, and we can get another win there, which might tick up war score. We haven't taken this yet, so that's going to help. What we might do is just ask Libya for military access, see if they'll give it to us. They will not. That's a shame. It's not that low, so we could boost opinion to ask them, or we could just demand it and then attack them if they say no. Do they have any allies? Does that affect us at all? Yeah, we're just going to demand it. We'll wait till we take this here, and then we'll demand access, and then march across the territory and take what we have to get the 99. White peace maybe 4, so yeah, we're not going to do that. Alright, so now we just need to get these guys engaged and get them destroyed so we don't have to worry about them anymore. I don't really see the point on moving these guys anywhere. Let's go ahead and have this smaller army come over this way somewhere just to get out of here. We don't need this many troops to knock out 3,000. Frankly, we don't need the two armies here. Where are they going? Let's have these guys go around this way while they come over here. I'll have to go somewhere around there. Just try and get them wiped out. Yeah, at this point, it's really just getting this army destroyed and then we're done. Oh, they might actually come over here. Yeah, I think they're actually going into that province there because it's the only one they still hold with that 154 dudes there. So yeah, we'll get them engaged there and destroyed. That should completely wipe them out, actually. Did we finish this up? We did. All right, so let's go ahead and try again the peaceful way. We know they're going to say no. Yeah, they're going to say no here, and I'm not willing to sit and wait till we get the opinion up. So let's just demand military access and see what they do. They said no. So we're going to attack them. Let's go after the fort here. This is a completely separate conflict. It's just such a bummer, though, because I don't want... If we don't take this over, then I don't want to... Yeah, this is... We might just subjugate Libya. Yeah, we might just subjugate them or something. Because I don't really want to... I mean, we could annex it, I suppose. I suppose it doesn't really matter. We'll eventually have this. We'll attack Egypt later. Yeah, maybe we'll just annex it. It's fine. Could subjugate them too. That'd be an option, but then we'd have to integrate them later. I guess it depends on what aggressive expansion looks like after this war. We might need to reduce the amount that we take overall. Alright, so yeah, we're just flipping that one province over and then we're done here. There's really nothing else to be done. Let me just make sure that we're not getting any attrition here. And yeah, we might just have that one army. We probably should bring him assistance, though, just because. And, okay, so there's still actually a revolt over here that hasn't been dealt with yet. Okay, so that's interesting. Yeah, but we wouldn't get that. Sparta would get that. We'll have to wait until this gets wrapped up here, essentially. Let's just go here for now. Because, yeah, that would also... This is important for us to get all of Greece anyways. Alright, so we're just kind of getting the wars being prolonged no matter what we do. Okay, I saw 3 wars down here. So what's this one? That's just the rebellion. So, yeah, we're just repairing these ships up, and then we probably will have to bring some troops across, guys. Maybe bring this 15,000 Magna Grecian army, because he's a pretty good commander. Could also bring the younger guy as well, I suppose. And then bring him over here. And then bring the younger guy to assist us. That works out as well. And we'll bring him over here just to get the points. Though you can see we're already almost there. Alright, so this guy needs to be replaced. Don't like being forced to replace. All this is not really an important position, I suppose. But yeah, I don't like being forced to replace them with a particular family. Although this is still the best family for the position, so it works out. Never mind. We do have an unhappy family, of course. It's not too much of a problem just yet. We'll just wait to deal with that. And the war score actually went down. Okay, I'm not entirely sure why that is. Why it ticked down. It's not like yeah, the war goal is already at the 25 points, the ticking war score, so we can't get any more from that. So we have to invade them to get the full 99, which I do want. So yeah, essentially, just kind of stuck until we invade them. But yeah, let's go and let these ships repair just a bit more, guys, just so we don't lose them easily. And we've got this war to wrap up, which he has to take 2 forts. So we'll just wait. We'll be patient. Turn this up to speed 4. Make it easier to be patient. Sparta doesn't have anything to do here. I suppose we can invade this territory now. Yeah, we'll go after this. That'll give us something to do. Do that siege there. This siege here is done. Excellent. Let's move after the next location. Yeah, I wasn't planning on attacking them here, but they forced our hand. Why would you not give us access? I know maybe they looked at it as we're too far away or something. But I mean, like, we had troops on the border in an occupied province. Yeah, the war score is going down right now. Huh. I'm not entirely sure why that is. That's interesting, though. They're not, like, attacking us anywhere, are they? No, they're not attacking us anywhere. We can do another omens. Let's go and do that. We're going to continue with this one because it is the best of our current options. And we will get the integrated culture happiness here. Excellent. And there is a little army here, 8,500. They also got a dust storm they got to deal with. They could end up attacking us over here. Could try and take their ships out. We might be able to capture some of them. But we got to bring troops over there. How are we looking? Did we get up to at least 50% here? No, they need 1 more month in port. So let them sit just a little bit longer. And it's not like those ships have anywhere to go. Well, apparently they did have somewhere to go. Okay. Do they have access somewhere or something? Yeah, with Egypt. So they went to an Egyptian port. We can get the military tradition. Excellent. So let's go ahead and go after the next Greek kingdom one. Go with the heavy infantry offense would probably be the most useful for us militarily. Could also do this one for the ships, but it's not really that big of an issue, frankly. Let's go ahead and go with the silver shields. That heavy infantry offense. And then let's go ahead and actually get some more ships here. We never did replace those ones that we lost. So you know what? Let's go ahead and build to Navy. And then go ahead and get some more of these heavier ships here. Let's go with, I don't know, maybe like several more is what I'm thinking. We don't need to get them up to 130, maybe 125. Let's get up to 6 ships. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, there we go. So we'll get them built into the Navy, and hopefully they don't get caught out to sea, which is a possibility. Alright, so we did hit the month here. In fact, I think we hit 2 months. These are not actually repairing right now. Huh, interesting. I wonder why they're not currently repairing here. Oh, because the port isn't large enough. I was wondering why we weren't repairing these ships. Yeah, these ports are too small. With that in mind, there's really no reason to have them sitting here. What we might want to do is separate all of the damaged ships and send them to a larger port. The question is, do we have any larger ports? I think it changes icon, so you can kind of tell, but it's not that different. Is there any in Greece? We do have that one. So that's probably the closest. So yeah, we'll go there. Get those, actually, and I don't know if level 2 is enough. I suppose we'll see. The rest of the fleet, which I cannot get selected, is going to come home. Well, actually, they're going to pick up these troops here, since you can see the war score is actually going down. So let's go ahead and send them over here, and then we'll get the troops picked up, and then send them over to Egypt, so they can help us out over here. And let's see where we want to go. Could just go like straight after Alexandria. That'd be worth a lot of points. Yeah, I guess we'll go there. And yeah, that's fine. We don't have a commander there. And we're just working on that siege there. And we did finish up the siege here as well. So let's go ahead and have them attack the 2000 here. Get those guys destroyed. And remember, this is a completely separate conflict, so we could just go ahead and take those provinces from them, maybe. Let's let this battle finish up. I'm not sure what will happen once we take all that over. Alright, so let's go ahead and engage the 8,000 here. It should be, well, let's take a look exactly why it's saying that our side might win. Their commander is actually decent. So yeah, they're going to get a 2+ marshal. It is in the desert though, so no other terrain bonuses. Just looking at the actual, units here. We've got the heavy infantry, guys. Yeah, we have the heavy infantry. You got the higher morale. Yeah, I think we'll win that. I don't think that's as clear as it's much more clear, I should say, than it makes it out to be. So we'll go and do that battle. And so we got these guys here destroyed. Excellent. So both of these provinces are going to flip. I suppose we'll just sue for peace here and just grab these. God damn it. I can't get the province selected. There we go. So yeah, we'll just take this here and only get the one aggressive expansion and end the conflict with them. And I guess we look to see if there's anybody who's decent over here. We always use more commanders. You know what? These guys are actually not too shabby. Let's pass judgment on the important families. There's only one family here, so yeah, we'll welcome them. We'll have some more characters here. And we do have one disloyal character. It's not a problem just yet. Okay. So yeah, we're done here. And I'll just let these troops sit and wait until we finish up the war. So we're attacking them there, and now you can see this as our side will likely win. Okay, just need to like update itself or something. And with that, the character Marius has now gained the aggressive trait, increasing his martial, make him even better, and he's going to have light camel discipline. Neither of those are really helping us much because he doesn't have those in his units. And yeah, casualties were not bad at all. Alright, so let's go ahead and have him go after... Is this all in one province? This is all in one province. And Libya also has a province there, so we'd have to take that province, I think. Yeah, we'd have to go and take that province. Although, I'm not seeing... That's interesting. I wonder why that didn't directly flip over to us. We'll go here and then take that and then take that one. So yeah, we are having these two conflicts. We'll do we'll finish the Egypt one first to see where our aggressive expansion sits and what we end up getting in that war, and then we'll make peace with the Libyans to see what exactly we want to take from them. We have another 15,000 troops coming over here to Egypt to try and get that war score up, and just try and get as much territory as we possibly can. So those guys are training. Yeah, we're pretty good to go right now. Let me make sure these guys are repairing. Let's let it go one more month, guys, and then we'll end the episode. Because I want to know if that's enough, if they will repair. No, they can't repair there either. We do have a level 4 port already, actually, so we could put them there. Yeah, we have some level 4 ports over here. Okay, so I think it is an issue of, because you can see we're building them here, but yeah, it's definitely an issue of the port. It must need to be a much larger port than I was thinking. It probably does need a level 4 port. What we might want to do is just double check on that to see exactly what size port you need. We have a level 5 here as well, so I just missed all these. So yeah, let's just take a peek at this, at what all you have to have for each one of these. I should have just did it this way. So yeah, I need a level 3 port for this one. and a level 3 port for that one. While this one here requires, it's a level 5 port. Okay, because I think that's what we're rocking in these ships, isn't it? Or in this fleet. Yeah, so it needs a level 5 port, not a level 3 port. Alright, well that's good to know. Well, luckily we have some level 5 ports to get them repaired. So for future reference, we're going to need to put these guys in a higher level port to repair them. So now we know. But we'll go ahead and get those guys repaired up. And overall, we need to build up ports, guys. So I almost want to go ahead and build a port here, despite the fact that level 3 would not do much for us. I think we're still going to do it. Ports have benefits. So you know what? I think that's what we're going to do, guys. Ostia should be a large port, I feel. So we're going to build the port up there. Now the question is, do we want to destroy anything to be able to build it a bit higher? Could get rid of the marketplace, I suppose. Or even the forum would be an option as well. Yeah, I suppose we could get rid of the forum. How are we doing on food in this province? It is getting a little bit low. We might have to do something with the trade route there. Yeah, I think we might just get rid of the forum so we can get an additional port, but we still need one more. So we might have to get rid of something else, like the marketplace or whatever. But we'll just build that one for now. And these guys will have to go repair over there. I'm glad I got that figured out. All right, so we're going to go ahead and end today's episode here with answering these guys on their wine request. We will accept it. You are welcome. And yeah, the war score, I don't know why it's going down. It doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me. The only thing I think of is that we're losing points from like previous battles and stuff. I don't know. That doesn't make a whole lot of sense for it to be ticking down, honestly. But yeah, it is ticking down. And so that's causing problems. That means we have to get more territory in order to get the full 99, so we can get as much territory from the Egyptians as possible. Somebody had asked me if it was going to be possible to make them into a subject, into a client state, the Egyptians. It's very much not, guys. It's too many points required, you know, in the war score, and us having no claims and stuff. There's just no way for us to subjugate them. And we wouldn't have been able to do that anyways, even if we did have claims, because there's just too many pops here. You can't get them conquered with that many pops in one conflict. Typically you need more than one, unless you use that imperial one and gain a bunch of aggressive expansion. So yeah, we will not be able to make them in a client state. We're just going to be able to get a little bit of territory here, guys. That's what's going to be happening here. All right, guys, so that's going to be it for this one. Hope you guys did enjoy it. Very much focused on this war with Egypt. If you did, make sure you leave a like on it, subscribe to our channel, hit that notification bell, and leave a comment. I do hope to see you guys on the next episode, which remember will not be until Sunday. So I'll see you on the Sunday video, and thanks for watching.